March 1st, 2025. Welcome to podcast 2 of This Week in Waukesha. I'm your host, Downtown Donnie Brown, coming to you from the office of former Alderman Don Paul Brown in my beloved Banting Park neighborhood. And speaking of downtown, I'm honored to have my guest in this second podcast, Selina Wietzel. Did I pronounce that correctly, or is it Wetzel?
Wetzel.
Selina Wietzel, thank you. And my apologies. I should have had that beforehand. And Selina was mentioned in last week's podcast with Mary Jane Sanchez, talking about downtown Waukesha and the future leaders, the movers and shakers that she's really excited about being in downtown. And one of them, as she mentioned, is Selina Wietzel, the owner of the new idyllic bubble tea shop that opened up last fall on Grand Avenue there. Is it 820 Grand Avenue? Did I get that right?
802.
802. Sorry. Good deal. So, but Selina has a background, earned her bachelor's degree in criminal justice from UW Milwaukee with double minors in poli-sci and Africology. After graduating, she began working at Carson Law Office as a paralegal in 2019 and quickly advanced, working closely with attorneys, law enforcement, undercover organizations, and the DA's office across multiple counties. So her work in the legal field has driven her to take the LSAT and apply to Marquette Law School, as she continues to grow her career. Do you know if you've been accepted yet?
Yeah. Yep. I'm good to go.
Congratulations. That is awesome. So, and you also have a license in real estate?
Yes.
And then, this opportunity, the bubble tea house, you kind of inherited, right? Someone was starting it and it kind of fell through, and then you kind of took it over and kind of designed everything from the ground up. Tell us about that.
Yeah. So I knew someone who wanted to start this and kind of tried to and couldn't complete the project. So then that is where I stepped in and took over. I saw a vision for bubble tea and more or less kind of a new entrepreneurship to bring to the community, and stepped in and took it over. And now here we are.
Wow, that's exciting. And I mean, how's everything going so far?
Um, I'm learning a lot. It's definitely fulfilling. It is something new. It's a big switch from law. Law is very structured, and entrepreneurship is definitely something you have to be adaptable in. So I am adapting and learning. It has been great though, kind of getting to know customers and watching them try new things, being creative, fostering community.
Sure. Well, in addition to all of this, I left out one important aspect of your life is you are also a proud parent of twins.
Yes. Yep.
So, and how do you balance all that? A young family. You're going to start law school in the fall. Is that correct?
Yep. Yeah. I'll start part time and then continue on doing the bubble tea shop.
That sounds great.
I'd say with
Fantastic.
with balancing, it's just kind of about delegating. I think
Okay.
I try to set a plan for everything I want to accomplish in a day, and I have to learn to flow. You have to learn
Yeah.
to flow, and things don't always go as planned, and that's okay.
Yeah.
It's a lot about gratitude and remembering the passions and keep going.
Absolutely. So, what is, if I could ask a dumb question, what is bubble tea?
So bubble tea is kind of the new hip sort of drink, or I would say more of a younger crowd.
Hmm.
It's more playful. The tapioca boba is where it is popular, which are
Yeah.
kind of like almost mini little yogurt balls.
Yeah. Yeah.
But you can also venture off into things like popping boba that first, and then the rest is kind of just could be milkshakes, different powder mixtures, syrups. Yeah.
Wow. So, a lot of choices. Do you also offer any food or is it strictly the tea?
So we do have bakery. We do all the
Nice.
bakery in house, and
Really?
we have
Okay.
partnered also with Sally's Bakery. Um,
Okay.
and we have all fresh bakery that we get in. We are going to be rolling out paninis, fresh
Mm.
sandwiches. So we will keep our menu, as big as we can keep it, but we also want to stay focused
Keep it simple. Yeah.
on being homemade and
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, that's terrific. Uh, do you also have a passion for cooking, or is it just more the kind of the hospitality and
I
the
like the
new
creative
concept
side of
experience?
it, trying new things.
Hmm.
I don't know that I'd say I would have walked into this and said I want to be a chef or cook,
Sure.
but I
Yeah.
think it's been fun experimenting and being more playful with new ingredients, a new
Sure.
product, and then
Sure.
watching, customers thrive with it. So
Yeah.
I would say my passion is definitely growing in this. I've always had one for creativity.
Sounds great. How'd you come up with the name Idyllic?
Idyllic represents beauty, elegance, and I thought that it would be, a good new sort of name
Okay.
for it. I wanted to bring it down to the community too because of the fact that we have so many different like ventures down here with all of the cuisine and the differences around us. I wanted to continue that and be something different, make people
Yeah.
wonder what it is,
Sure. Sure.
question it, and ask
I
questions,
love it.
conversation.
Yeah. And what are your hours currently at Idyllic?
Currently, we are open 11 to 6. We will be changing come summer. It's all about learning this year with
Sure.
data, traffic patterns,
Yeah.
all
Are you
that.
open all 7 days, Selena?
We are open every day except for Mondays.
Okay.
Come summer, we're going to probably be open. We're thinking 10 to 7. We are going to do Friday Night Live,
Nice.
the farmers market. So,
Great. Oh, good. Oh, farmers market too. That's
yeah,
terrific. So you're already planning to kind of integrate with the downtown Waukesha traditions.
yep.
So now you're like me. You're not a Waukesha native, but you chose Waukesha as your home. How did you choose? How did you make that choice? Why Waukesha?
I am from Heartland, which is a small little village, small
Okay, it's
little
not too
town.
far. Yep.
Yeah, so I wanted more. I love Waukesha because of the people
Hmm.
here. I think it's small, but yet you have a little bit of a city vibe. You can socialize more, a little more playful. I wanted to get to know a different area, and
Hmm.
then ventured out this way,
Sure.
and here I
That's
am.
true. That's great. What do you love most about doing business in downtown Waukesha?
I love all of the small businesses around here.
Mhm.
I think everybody kind of strives and works together. I think the togetherness aspect is huge here. I'm a big teamwork person. I'm all about fostering community partnerships. I think that we can all do better with each other. I believe
Sure.
in being like a student for life, always want to learn more. And down here is that environment.
Sure. Sure. No, well said. I like that. We're gonna have to um, get a Max. Get a copy of that. No, that's a good quote to share about how what I believe is a very vibrant downtown
Yeah.
for what you call a second city. So,
Yeah.
are you getting much business from the Carroll students?
We did just join the Carroll discount program for alumni staff.
Okay.
We have had them reach out to for us to kind of do some offsite catering
Okay.
with their events. So a little bit of it. We've had some students in here, and we want to try to collaborate
Sure.
more and do study groups, whatever.
Okay. Neat. So, well, and it looks like you're also collaborating with other people. And so, Mary Jane was telling me about you and some other young entrepreneurs. There was right around that time she posted it's like um, her profile pic on Facebook, which is it's her, yourself, and I believe we could say a fellow realtor, Monica Bain.
Yep.
Do you
Yes.
know Monica well? Is that how like Mary Jane met you guys, or was this kind of like the three of you were there independently and just started talking and hitting it off?
So Mary Jane hosted an event through Amia's, and it was kind of like private tasting and more of a
Okay,
networking
sure.
group.
Sorry.
Um, and then from there, I met Monica and everybody there. And Monica's she also runs and owns the Waukesha Eats page. So she had, referenced a lot. We met, we talked, socialized, became besties, and now we're good.
Apologies for the audio difficulties. We our dog Popsicle here. He was when I was doing the radio show at 7 to 9 in the morning. He was great. I used to call him the radio dog, but he still needs a lot of training for podcasts. So, but
Yeah, right.
I think his mom just got home too. So, mom and our youngest
Each
coming back
part
from
of
sleepover.
adaptability.
Yeah,
Things don't always go as planned.
it sure does. Yeah. So but that's a good. So our youngest daughter's a freshman at Waukesha South. She's one of the few young women in the engineering academy as a three-sport athlete. What advice do you have for her as she pursues her dreams?
I would say
Or
to
other young,
persevere, stick it, I think that's one awesome thing I've learned is you can build anything from the ground up. You
sure,
just have to be adaptable. You have to persevere, keep pushing, and I think remember the passions.
sure.
Believe in yourself and use your community, use people around you, outsource, and just don't give up.
Okay. Neat. Are you involved in any other like Waukesha organizations like the DBA or the Chamber of Commerce?
Yep, I'm in actually both of them.
Nice.
I did join both of them, so
Okay.
that is something I have, been learning and involving myself in. I want to continue partnerships, community,
Hmm.
any better way I can help
Sure.
and
Sure.
learn.
That's great. And can I ask how many staff do you have there
We
at
have
Idyllic?
6 people right now. We are
Okay.
going to be hiring more with
Really?
getting a
That's
lot of
great.
events and requests.
Okay.
Doing one next week for a nonprofit. We're donating that. The library reached out. They want us to host a class.
Okay.
Farmers market, Friday Night Live, and just kind of collaborating with other businesses. So with that being
Okay.
said, we'll have the store running and awesome.
Sure. Tell us more about the class that you host.
So it's going to be the first class. We're going to host it this summer.
Okay.
For the first class will be 75 people, and it'll be
Wow.
about 45 minutes long. There's been a big
Okay.
interest in this, how it works, what is it, how do you cook it, where do you buy supplies. So we're going to host kind of a class where we can educate you,
Neat.
visualize, and then give samples out, drinks, things of that sort.
Wow, that sounds like fun. And then also the your store, your building's pretty unique, right? Did you say it's the pink building
It is. We're right
on
on the
Grand
corner.
there?
On the corner, it is pink. You can't really miss us. And inside, it's tons of photo ops. We have a kind of a community
Yeah.
wall where you can take a picture
Okay.
with a camera and post it. And
Sure.
yes,
And so, and if you could help me with the geography here, I apologize. Is it right on Grand in Wisconsin, or is it further like south of that intersection?
it's south of it. So,
Okay, yeah. So now I get it. Yeah,
yep, yeah,
but the library is still like kind of across the street from
yep,
your storefront. Okay,
yeah.
great. Yeah, so yeah, that's still pretty much that's still downtown. So that's good. Are you getting much library traffic?
I mean, we're gonna host a class there,
That's
so
going to help. Yeah,
that will help. We'll see.
yeah,
It's kind of been a year for I would say actually a couple months of just learning. And we opened October 18th, and then winter
sure.
came, and winter
Okay.
downtown, we are learning. So
Yeah,
I'm not sure the traffic we've exactly got yet. We have a feedback form and are just encouraging feedback.
sure.
So we will maybe venture out more with the study groups
Okay.
of that sort.
Yeah. So it sounds like that you're really in terms of business development, you're kind of reaching out. You're getting some good traffic, if you will, in addition to like some inbound traffic that's coming in.
Yes, for sure. I think that yeah, I wanted the space to be a hangout and a
Sure.
safe place. There's a lot of places down here, but not a lot of places for I would say people that
Yeah.
are students.
Yeah.
So I want it to be a little bit more than just the library and just be fun and keep the energy good and
Yeah. And also to me, what was important during my time in the council is promoting the expansion of the footprint of downtown, if
yeah.
you know what I mean. That it's we there's opportunities to go beyond Main Street there.
Mhm.
And I think that extends all the way to like closer to where I live, where if you're taking White Rock all the way to like 18, that especially with all that residential that was developed there in recent
Yeah.
years, I think there's some great opportunities to develop retail and create kind of more of a walking community where especially with when we have those nice summer nights and Friday Night Live where people
Yeah.
are really are doing more walking around and experiencing all of downtown.
Yes.
So
100%.
so how much time do you dedicate on your real estate work, if I may ask?
Well, right now it is, taking more of the back seat with this,
Okay.
um,
Yeah.
sort of taking this opportunity over. Um, the real estate stuff, I just have a drive for creativity and entrepreneurship, and that's where that stood in. I mean, it paid off with flipping some houses and running rentals because I then came into this space and redid all of the work here.
Mhm.
So yes, but I would say right now, real estate, I still like it. I still love it.
Sure.
I will definitely not give that up. I'll be back there,
Yeah.
always
Neat.
looking for the next
Well,
best.
I think too with having a retail type business, you're learning about opportunities. I think, or making connections that I think
Yes.
could be beneficial. So it's I think
Mhm.
you're well positioned in that regard.
Yeah. Yep.
So, um, so let me ask. So, in addition to this full time business, which is I'm sure it's a 24-hour seven,
Yep.
being a mother, which is also 24/7.
Yep.
um, you starting your law degree, which I know, you have a full-time job, right, with Carson?
Yes. Yep.
So, what do you manage to have time for fun? I mean, it looks like you're having a lot of fun with what you're doing at Idyllic, but what do you like to do for fun?
I would say the fun for me is constantly changing. I I didn't know that this would be fun, and it's actually turned out to be great and fun. I just love socializing. I love
Yeah,
learning. I love meeting new people. Fun too is being a mom, traveling, getting out there.
nice.
So I think that I'm kind of learning new versions of fun as
Sure.
I'm growing up, taking on new business adventures, new opportunities.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd love to work out, balance.
And you said you're also a Blazer parent, right? Your kids are involved in the Blazer baseball club, which our family was for many years.
Yep, they're in the Blazers. They
Oh,
play softball. That's
nice.
awesome. Everybody there is great.
That's
It's a great organization.
my daughter's a catcher, so
My
uh,
daughters too. They're
oh,
catching.
really? Okay. Oh, wow. Then yeah.
Yep.
So when they're old enough where you feel like they need a coach, give us a call.
Yeah, right?
So
I'll send them, and I have
yeah,
2 of them, identical
great.
twins, so
Oh, she does. She would love it. But
yep,
yeah, no, it's really our daughter's she plays volleyball, she plays basketball. I think she may be retiring from basketball because it's the only sport where she gets hurt in it. But
yeah, I get it.
softball's her first love. She's crazy about it.
Yeah.
So yep, and
Mine are
that's
still figuring it out. They play basketball right now for the junior
nice.
Wolverines for
Yeah,
West. They love that. They love softball, so I think it's just a matter of I always tell them it's stick to what you started,
sure.
play a little bit, have fun, and figure it out as you go.
Right. So they're in grade school right now, elementary school. Is that
Yeah.
correct? Okay, that's
Yep.
terrific.
They're in
So
4th grade.
fourth grade. Okay, that's great. So yeah, a couple more years before middle school and high school.
I know.
So
I
cherish
know.
those moments.
Yep. I know.
That's good.
Yeah.
Do they get to help out around the store a lot?
Oh,
Maybe get
yeah, they're in
opportunities.
here all the time.
That's great.
They're very great taste testers,
Nice.
and, they share a lot of their opinions. Their friends are in here often.
Sure.
It's been great to kinda give back. I've done stuff with school and, hosting some parties here.
Nice.
So I love to do things like that. I love events, love socializing, collaborating, all that.
That's exciting. And so, Selena, in the 2.5 minutes time we have left, what would you like to see in downtown in terms of like new business or concepts that you think would really add more of add a new dimension or make downtown more dynamic, especially as it could benefit your business?
Sure, I would say I'd love just kinda new, younger faces. I am one of the youngest down here, and
Yeah.
in these committees, I think we need kind of more of, energy that is more playful. I think we also need new faces. We need to learn new things. We need to kind of not be stuck to a script. I would love
Right.
to, outbound more. I would love to see more collaboration. Everybody working together, all hands on deck. I also would love to just any any opinions. I love when people tell me, "Hey, do this, try this, let's play with this."
Yeah.
I'd love to also hear any feedback, anything I could be doing better, anything people are interested in. And I think that goes for all the businesses down here.
Okay.
We all just want to know how we can be better and
Sure.
on the same team.
Yeah. What do you have any favorite I guess restaurants or bars that you'd like in downtown Waukesha?
All of
Or is that not a fair question given that you
them.
don't upset
Yeah, right.
anybody?
I'm like idyllic bubble tea.
Yeah. So I
Most
meant in addition to your yeah, but
aside from here, though, I'd kind of say everything down here. People's is great. Joey's Diner's thriving.
yeah.
The the golf, crazy golf, that's
Mhm.
fun. They have the garage doors that I'm jealous of and I want to get into. But Mia's is amazing
Yes.
too. That's all handcrafted, which I appreciate because I know
Yeah,
the
yeah.
dedication and hard work it takes to make your own
Sure,
products.
sure.
So kind of everything. I love it
That
all.
sounds great. I love it. Selena Wetzel, owner of Idyllic Bubble Tea Shop on 802. Is it North Grand or South Grand Avenue?
North Grand Avenue.
802 North Grand Avenue, the pink house across from the library. I got that right?
Yes. Yep.
Thanks so much for spending what I'm sure is a busy Saturday for you with the you're downstairs in your tea shops. I know you got to get back to work. So thanks so much for your gift of time and sharing your experiences. And we're looking forward to seeing and hearing more great things about you as you grow your career and you grow your business. And thanks again for being a part of this. Thanks to everyone else for joining us. Please remember, safety is everyone's responsibility. Go Ramila Mahagav Galer and see ya.